Respiration. Why do you need to breathe? Oxygen is a gas that is in the air you breathe. You need oxygen to keep you alive and for your body to work. Your lungs are made of tiny sacs with very thin walls that allow the oxygen to move into the bloodstream, where it is taken to all parts of the body. Waste gases are removed when you breathe out. If your lungs stop working properly due to illness or smoking, you may need to use an oxygen bottle or ventilator to ensure you receive enough oxygen to survive. How do you breathe in and out? Your breathing is controlled by muscles between your ribs called intercostal muscles and your diaphragm, which is a sheet of strong muscle underneath the lungs. To breathe in, your intercostal muscles shorten and your diaphragm flattens, allowing your lungs to expand. This draws air through your mouth, down your airway and into the lungs. To breathe out, the intercostal muscles and diaphragm relax, squeezing your lungs and forcing the stale air up and out of your body. What are hiccups? Hiccups are caused when the muscle under your lungs, the diaphragm, spasms, suck in air very fast. When this happens, your vocal cords snap shut, making the hiccup sound. Eating or drinking too quickly or a sudden fright can cause hiccups. Holding your breath or sipping water can sometimes help cure the hiccups. There are also many weird and wonderful cures for the hiccups, such as giving the sufferer a shock or putting a cold key down the back of their neck. These cures probably rely mostly on making the sufferer forget that they have the hiccups. How fast do you breathe? Adults breathe about 10 to 14 times a minute, but this may be as fast as 50 or 60 breaths a minute while exercising, as the body needs more oxygen. Adults take in about 500 ml of air with each breath, but a man can take in about 6,000 ml of air and a woman 4,000 to 5,000 ml of air if he or she breathes in very deeply. How do your lungs work? Air that you breathe in moves down your windpipe and then go into two branches which each lead to a lung. Inside your lungs, the airways divide into smaller and smaller tubes. At the end of the smallest tubes are bunches of minute sacs called alveoli. Tiny blood vessels are wrapped around each alveoli and air passes back and forth from the alveoli and the blood in the vessels. Why do you sneeze? Sneezing is a way your body protects itself. Dust, dirt and smoke can irritate your nose, which causes you to sneeze. When you sneeze, you breathe in deeply and your tummy muscles contract and get harder, pushing air out of your lungs and out through your nose, blowing mucus and the irritant out. A sneeze can be as fast as 100 miles an hour. How much air will you breathe in your lifetime? You will breathe out enough air in your lifetime to blow up 138 hot air balloons. How do you speak? Speech is one of the most complex and delicate operations undertaken by our body and larynx in the body's voice box. It contains the vocal cords which vibrate to produce speech. The larynx is seated at the top of the windpipe near the center of the neck. The vocal cords consist of two delicate ligaments shaped like the lips, which open and close as air passes through them. When the air from the lungs is expelled over the cords, the vibration of the cords produces sound. The loudness of the voice is controlled by the force with which the air is expelled and the pitch by the length of the cords. Men have long vocal cords to have heavier voices. Women generally have smaller larynx. Each sound in any language is determined by slightly different movements of the lips, tongue, teeth, and of the mouth.